Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Rudels Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 10 French Collector Medium, the AMX 30B. A vehicle that, well, it's got some potential, and it can do well in some games, but there's just much better options available, like the STB1, or more relevant, we have the Leopard 1. The 30B is what would happen if you got a Leopard 1 turret and then actually gave it some decent armor. The mantlet on the 30B turret is really strong. No standard shells are going to cut through it, and even heat shells are really not going to have a chance due to the fact it's spaced. So, when you're hull down, the 30B's upper plate becomes angled, and the turret becomes pretty troll to pen. The only spots you can actually hit are the hatch, which, albeit is a weak spot, but it's not the worst because the tank moves so fast, you can actually bait a lot of shells with the hatch. Really, the only problem with the 30B right now is the DPM. It features 2,899 DPM, which is terrible for a medium. I mean, it's the lowest for every tier 10 medium in the game. Even a vehicle like the STB features over 3,000 DPM base. I'm running Kali on both of these vehicles. The difference is that the STB actually features 11 degrees of gun depression, a much better turret. It's just a better tank for that type of playstyle. So it's rather disappointing to see the 30B have so much potential and then have it stripped away. The tank actually used to be a lot faster as well. It used to go 68, but for some reason Wargaming buffed its DPM by 100 and then nerfed its top speed by 6. I really don't understand Wargaming's thought process sometimes. The 30B, as I said, it's a tank that could have a lot of potential if they buffed its DPM to about, I would say 3,500 with Rammer. 30, probably 250 with Kali. That would be fine. It'd be plenty of DPM to deal with other tier 10 mediums. It still wouldn't make the tank broken by any means. It would be a solid tank, but right now it doesn't have that DPM. It's about 350 short, so someday, hopefully, we'll see it get buffed. I have a feeling when Wargaming reworks Tier 10 in the next month or so, we will hopefully see the 30B getting a buff. Here we are in our first battle. Up against us, we have a Sheridan and a T-62A. Apart from that, not too much for mediums. They got a Waffenträger Panzer IV, which we'll probably see sitting in the back, but not too much. Okay, so I do have a 62A. Hopefully he comes with me over towards base C. Now, the nice thing about the 30B is it features a power to weight just as good as a lot of light takes, which means that really you can just get up to hill very quickly and get hull down. So this is a very good light tank counter. The only problem is that so is the Leopard, and it's actually faster, so that's a bit of a downside. But you can see, power to weight wise and acceleration, this tank is very, very good. I'm going to expect the Sheridan, there you go, to pop right in front of us, and that's a great example of where the fantastic mobility on this tank allows us to get an early game shot off. Then we're able to pen the Sheridan again, and he's dead. Not really sure what that player had in mind. I'm actually confused beyond belief, but that's fine. We can see that the E-75 and the rest of the enemy team is off to the side already, so we're going to see if we can get a shell maybe into the 62A to begin with, aiming. Now, one thing I will say about the 30B is the gun is decent on accuracy. It's not incredible, but it's decent. Let's see if we can get a shell into the 62A. There you go. Nice shot for 360. Alright, well, you can definitely see, though, like, the reload is quite long. This is not a good reload for only 350 damage a shot. 7.2 seconds. Oof. Alright, well, let's see. We got the VK-72 off to the side. Maybe we can get a shell into him. Aiming. And there you go. Nice shot. I'll take it. A free 380 damage there. VK-72, is he going to look at me? No. Alright, let's just aim at another shell. There you go. Another free 300 damage into the VK, and just like that, we're up to 1,700 damage already. While this tank may not have crazy DPM, as I said, the gun's actually not bad on accuracy or anything like that, so you can still actually get some pretty decent shots out. Looks like the 62A is all the way off to the side. We were able to get another shell into the 62A. Now we're going to drop off and try and get in there. The enemy has completely boxed themselves in. I mean, they are absolutely screwed at this point. So all I need to do with my teammate is get behind them and get some free farms in. So that's what we're going to try and do here. There you go. One nice shot into the E-75. We're up to 2,500 damage at this point. Let's aim it on the Kron. That should be a free easy chunk. Thank you. 330. You can see the alpha is not bad. I mean, 350 does allow you to get some easy shots into your opponents. We're going to aim it on the Kron again. There you go. Nice 372 slap, and just like that, we're over 3,200 damage. Now we're going to aim it on the lower plate of the E-75. Easy slap for 360 into that. Up to 3,500 damage at this point. E-75, we're going to get hopefully another shot in. There you go. 438 max roll. And just like that, a pretty solid game. So, as I said, the 30B, it's not bad. I mean, The tank has mobility. It does still have DPM. It's got accuracy. It's got pen. It's just, it's not great. Like, it needs a bit more oomph, you know? Especially when you're fighting other hull-down mediums. It does feel a bit poor, you know? But first game, not bad at all. 3,900 damage, probably an ace. Yep. And, okay, let's do one more game, see how it does. Here we are, battle number 2. Up against us, we got a 121B, a Vickers CR. They also do have a Stritzvon K, which is, it's a very annoying tank to fight. It's not hard to fight, it's just annoying. So, we'll see. They also have a T30 Badger. They got a really solid lineup. We have a 4005 and Conway and a Minnow. I mean, we got some frontline heavy TD-like tanks as well. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to start off by poking this bush right here. This is a very good early game spot. If any mediums try driving across here, we can get a shell in. I'll give it about 5 more seconds. Nope. Okay. I would expect the enemy team to be going over here then. Hello? Yep, there's the 183. Nice thing about being in a very mobile tank like the 30B is that you can very quickly spot tank destroyers like that 183 in the open. So that's good. Alright. Let's see. Is there anybody over here? Oh, we do have the Vickers. Alright, rather interesting. See if we can get a slap into the Vickers. No. Okay, and they have their whole team camping in the back. Yep, and welcome to Blitz. What am I playing on the EU server here? I mean, what am I witnessing? Okay. Alright. Alright, well this one's a loss most likely. Just looking at what's going on, we can see that if our team doesn't get their butts into gear on this push, it's going to be a pretty bad game pretty fast. But we'll see. We got some nice shells into the 30B, or not the 30B, but the 121B. Got another nice shot out. Even though that reactive did chunk a little bit of the damage away we hit him for, it still took a pretty solid chunk off. Alright, this player's shot. Oh, we got the Stritzvon. There you go. Nice shot. Let's back up before that 121B tries to get another shell into us. We also have tanks off to our rear, which are a pretty big problem for our team right now. Let's aim it on that 50B. There you go. Nice shot, but this is turning out to be pretty disastrous pretty fast. I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's aim it on the 50B again. Oh boy, don't push me. Don't push me. They have a 183 off to our side. Not really sure what our teammate's doing here. Let me guess. I'm going to look at him and he's going to be... Oh, he's actually not nuked. I'm very surprised. I really thought that the 183 was going to absolutely nuke the crap out of him. I'm not sure why he's doing what he's doing, though. This is not going well. Let's be real. We need to attack these guys, like now, which is exactly what I'm going to try and do. He's dead. We got the Stritzvon off to the side. Let's use our auto-aim. There you go. Free shot. Okay. Let's keep on going. Let's see if we can get any more damage out. I'm going to go for the Stritzvon right now, because that's a bigger threat than the 183. Alright, let's reload. Let's see if we can get a shell into the 121B. There you go. Nice. Alright, well, the problem right now is base cap, and there's really nothing we can do about that, so, unfortunate, but whatever. Let's just get a nice shell into the 183. Let's push down over here to a spot where we're hull down, but unfortunately, it looks like, yeah, it looks like that's gonna happen. It doesn't matter, though. I mean, if you look at the base cap, this game's a loss either way. I can't blame the 30B for this battle. It's not actually the 30B's fault we lost this. We did fine. I think we did at least 3,000, 2,800, somewhere around that ballpark. Yeah, 3,500 damage, so as you can see, the 30B is not a bad tank. A lot of people think it's awful. It's not. I mean, it has potential, the mobility is nice, the hull down capabilities are decent, and the Alpha gets the job done. As long as you don't need to brawl an enemy tank, you can actually do okay with the gun. Unfortunately, when you get in a situation like this, where your 140 just YOLOs into the open for no reason, and your team takes way too long to push up top, then yeah, it's going to be a loss, especially because we had like 1 or 2 tanks stay down low. It's just going to be a loss at that point. So the 30B, it's good, it gets the job done, but it definitely needs some work. Hopefully enjoyed today's video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.